Hi, this video is for you if your human design chart says that you are a manifestor as your human design type. I'm going to take 8 years worth of human design study, experimentation, and observation of manifestors, including many clients, several family members, and some wonderful friends, and simplify the whole lot for you now. So if you're a beginner to human design, then this will be a great place to start. Firstly, let's look at why your type is called a manifestor. The first thing you'll realize in human design is there is a lot of jargon. The names of each type refer to the way the aura or energy field, same, how they function. All you need to know really is that you are a powerful human being by design, and you're designed electromagnetically or like electrically, let's say it that way, with a strong connection between one or more powerful motor centers down in the body, all the way up to your throat center where you communicate and manifest and take action. Manifestor. This makes you very able to take your ideas, your inspirations, your impulses, your intuitions, and act on them so very quickly. So much faster than everyone else on the planet, in fact. And you're here to start things. You're here to break the ice. You're here to get things off the ground. You, my dear, are a powerhouse. And I'm really hoping that you kind of know that already. But if you don't, if you've forgotten in this big wide world of ours, I'm here to remind you of your power. Now, to do more of that, let's talk about what the most important things are that you need to know as a manifestor. There are 3 that I'll share now. 1, your type group is a minority. There's only about 10% of the population that are like you, similar, operating pretty similarly in the world. Now, your type is often misunderstood, and it's common for other people of other types to try and control the manifestor because they don't understand what to do with somebody as powerful as you. So the better that you can understand yourself, the better you can help others understand you and how you function in the world. 2, the original strategy, human design strategy, that was taught for manifestors was to inform. And this strategy you'll often see on many different types of charts to this day. Now, this strategy is super important to understand, but most manifestors tell me that it's infuriating to have to do. You're designed to initiate, and you can so easily just start things. This is totally normal for you and your fellow many brothers and sisters. But that's tricky for everyone else because the rest of us need to know what you are up to. Because you are such a powerhouse, you impact us just through where you are being, where you are now, when you leave, you impact us. So that's where informing comes in. Informing is not asking permission. It is telling other people what you're about to go and do so that they can give you the space to go and do it. That's ideal. So your human design strategy is there to help you, even if it seems really annoying in the beginning. Number 3, you're not here to work in the traditional way. You probably already know very clearly that you don't want a 9-to-5 job or a business that mimics anything like this 40-hour plus work week. It's very likely that you hate being managed and that you hate being told what to do. And most manifestors think that working lots of hours is not only stupid, but completely unnecessary. That is because you are so much more efficient than most people. You can get an entire day's worth of work done in an hour or 2. If people would just get out of your way and leave you alone, you can get so much done. Much of this I know that you will already know about yourself, but it is easy to get affected by what the majority of the planet is doing and what they expect of you. So this is your reminder, if you needed it, that you are here to walk to the beat of your own drum. That 9-to-5 job or that business model where one person does all the day-to-day things, that's for someone else. It's not for you, the manifestor. You're designed to thrive by starting the things that excite you and light you up and are like yours to birth in the world, and you're designed to thrive when people give you that space to be able to create uninterrupted. So, how can you be a healthy, empowered, and peaceful, creative manifestor in the world when the rest of the world is trying to constantly control you or tell you that you need to be something that you're not? Well, there are 3 things that will help. Number 1, practicing your human design strategy of informing so that others get used to giving you the space that you need to create things. If people around you are used to interrupting or trying to help or ask endless questions, gently but firmly informing them that you need uninterrupted time to work and create or be alone will probably help. They might need reminding a few times and get used to it over time. And if you have people who continue to ignore your boundaries, then there's an opportunity to consider if those relationships with those people are actually in your best interests. Because the people who truly love you will want to honor what you ask for and what you need, even if it's a little bit uncomfortable at first. Number 2, thing that will help. Finding and using a deconditioning tool that will help you to unravel old patterns and old programs stored in your mind and your body. These old ways of being and these old beliefs will be part of what's actually holding your life on its current course. So finding a way to shift this information that you hold internally is the most powerful way that any human being can change their life. And I've seen that time and time again over the last decade or more of doing this work. Now, it would be remiss of me to tell you, the manifestor, how you should decondition your system. I can tell you that it's necessary in some way, but it's not for me to tell you how to do that. But I can tell you what I've learned through really wanting to shift into my own high expression of my human design. And I'm always looking for what is most efficient. So I can tell you what I've done, and then you can consider if it's right for you. To date, what I have found is that a combination of EFT tapping and mindful movement has been the most efficient way that I've found to shift this internal stuff. Now, EFT, emotional freedom techniques, can be a great option for manifestors because it's extremely flexible and you can use it in a way that suits you, which means if what you've seen online doesn't work for you, you can shift and adapt it once you understand enough about it. In fact, when I do EFT sessions with my manifestor clients, those sessions look very, very different than when I do sessions with other human design types, because I can take the tool and mold it to the individual person based on their design. Number 3, learning more about your human design chart, if this system interests you, is going to help you to unravel more of the stories you learned as a child about who you think you should be in the world and how you think you need to behave. Because after all, your parents' human design, they're probably either subtly or wildly different to yours. Remember, you're in that minority. So it's extremely likely that there is at least one parent who is very different from you. And it's very likely that what they have taught you is how to navigate the world based on what they've worked out works for them. So learning about you and how you're different to others can help you move forward in the world the way that's right for you. Now, there is enough information in this one short video for you to be able to experiment and play with and radically improve your life starting immediately. And there is so much more cool stuff I can share with you about you. So if you're inspired to learn more, there are 2 great options that I can offer you now. They're all in the description box below this video. Number 1 is the quick and easy Manifestor Beginners course. So this short online self-paced course will take you 1 or 2 layers deeper on each of the human design aspects that I talked about in this video. I will also teach you in that course how your inner authority works. So inner authority is how you're designed to make powerful and correct decisions for you. And again, it will be quite different to most of the other people around you. And option number 2, if you really like the way that I teach and you want a personalized, private human design session, I can go through your individual chart and teach you about you. You'll find a link for that in the description box below as well.